Hello everyone, I welcome you all to our channel Let's Learn Automation. And in a previous session we have seen the introduction about string, and in this session we are going to see the different method which are available in a string. So for that, here I will create a new class and will name it like program2. String str is one of the variable, and we try to store the like one sentence: I am an computer engineer. So this is what the variable where we store a single line, and let's stick with 1.2. Now in string there are multiple methods are available. Why multiple methods are available? Because string is a class, and string class contain multiple predefined method. String is a predefined class and it contain multiple predefined method which are useful uh, on a various ways, or in a various program to perform the many things. So even we have the integer a, for example, and here if I initialize 10. Now this integer don't have any method or any predefined method, because basically this is not a class, this is a primitive data type. So that's why integer don't have any method, but string do have. Now let's see what the method we have. So let's discuss the first method, that is length method. So what it does, it return the int value. Okay, it return the integer type of value, and we can say that it return the integer value and gives the length of string. So the return type mm, so, so delete until this. So first of all, let's discuss the first method, that is length method. So its return type is integer. Why integer? Its return type is integer because it's return the integer type of value, and it return, this method return length of string. So in here we have string variable as str. So if I try to try to use str dot, here we can say that there are multiple methods are available. Some are useful for us, not every method is useful. So like char charity, then compare, contains. Okay, many methods are available, so we try to use the length over here. In the case of array, we have seen the length keyword, where we are trying to get or trying to find out the length of the array. But here this length is not a keyword, this is the predefined method which is already available in a string class. Okay, and it return or it gives the length of the string. So if I try to use this in a CSO statement, like so CSO statement, if I run it, then we are getting the 26. So there are 26 character are available in this particular string. So here I can write down length of string str, will give it name like str1, str1 equal to, and here also I need to change like this. So again try to run this program. So here we are getting string length of string str1 equal to 26. So there are total 26 character available. So you can say that, is the space is also character? Yes, space is also character in the case of string. Even this dot is also a character. So space is also calculated or uh, include in the length. So here we are getting the length as a 26. Now we can store this length into any variable. So for example, if I do like str1 dot length, and if I need to store into one variable, so I need to use like str length, and here If you are not able to find out that which data type we need to use, so just mouse over and create a local variable. Click on create a local variable, then it will by default it will gives the data type too. So in this way we can store the length into integer type of value or integer type of variable. So this is about the first method, length. Then let's see the second, that is the to upper case. And actually this the name of the method directly indicate that what is the work or what is the usage of this method. So length, return the length of the string. Then we have the uppercase method. So method is like this. We have the uppercase method and to lower case method. So as name indicate, this particular method is used to convert the string to uppercase, and this will convert the string to lowercase. So to see this, let's example string str2 we'll use, and here if I declare any string like uh, I am a big fan of Harry Potter series. Okay, and here you can see here I change like I, the M, A capital, then B capital, then F capital, then U capital, and even that S capital. So why should A will be small? It is also capital. Okay, so I write down this sentence like this. Capital, some letters are capital and remaining are the smaller one, and semicolon. Now if I use the uppercase or lowercase, so let's see what happened. So in str2 dot to uppercase first, okay, and so str2 dot to lowercase, okay. So this will convert to uppercase and this will convert to lowercase. So if I execute this, then I am getting I am a big all uppercase character and all small case character. So here I can say this. So no need to write down this. We can easily understand what this method is doing. This is converting string type of variable into uppercase and into the lowercase. Now if we are confusing or we not able to understand what is the working of this any method, so we just need to mouse over on the method and it says everything. Return length, return the length of the string. So this length method returns the length of the string, and the length is equal to the number of Unicode unit in the string. So it gives the complete description. If I mouse over on this method, then also we are getting the details. Convert all the character in the string to uppercase using rules to by default local. So in this way we can get the details of the method. So this is the two method. Then we have one more method or two method, we can say that, equals and ignore, sorry, equals ig ignore case. These are the two similar type of method. So equals method is used to compare the content of two string, okay, that the content of two string are similar or not. And equals ignore case it also going to compare the content of two string, but it will ignore the it is of lowercase or uppercase. So for example, if we take the str3 now equal to uh, like Harry, then string str4 equal to Harry, and we'll use one more str5 equals to Harry. So now we need to compare the string. So here I can compare like CISO, and this will return. Okay, so let's write down this return string value, and this return boolean. This return boolean because it is going to compare the string and tell us that it is true or false, like these two are equal or not. So for example, CISO, then str3 dot equals str4. So I am going to compare str3 with the str4. In str3 we can see, if we see this properly, in str3 we have HARRY, all the words are small, but in str4 we have HARRY, H is a capital and rest of the words are small. So I'm comparing str3 with 4 with equal. Okay, now for now what I will do, I will just comment out the previous output, or I will just use the separator here like this. So we come to know the output. So if I execute, then I am getting false over here. Why false? Because there is a difference between H. Here H is a small case, here H is a uppercase. But if I try to do the same thing with the like dot equals ignore case with str4 again. So here I get the false. If because and it returned the boolean value. And let's see what we got here. So let's execute this. Here we are getting true because this particular method ignoring the cases, that is it uppercase or lowercase, so it returned the true. Now if I compare the str3 and 5, so if I use it now, str4 and 5, then here I will get the true because both are completely identical. So here I get the true because this fourth str4 and str5 are completely identical. Now there may be a question that why we are not using double equal to, because double equal to is used to compare the primitive data type. Okay, double equals to is used to compare the primitive data type, and equals, we can say equals method is used to compare non primitive data type like string. Okay, so double equal to method, double equal to is used to compare the primitive data type like integer, float, double, we can say that. But equals method is used to compare the non-primitive data type. Why it is so? Because what happen, like here we have the string 3 and 4. So now we'll try to compare both the string. So here I will write down so and we'll compare the both the string like str4 equal to str5, and if I execute, then I am getting the result true. Okay, here I am getting the result true. Then you will say, okay, it is not like that, it will work for string 2. But what happened, as these both the string are stored in a non-constant, uh, in constant pool area, or we created this both the string without new keyword, so that's why this is true. But if we create the string variable with the new keyword, so at that time we will get the different result. So let's see that too. So for that I will create one variable str6 now equal to new and string. Here I will store Harry again, and now again the next one like str7. So in str6 we have Harry, in str7 also we have Harry, and now we'll try to compare this str6 with 7 by using double equal to, like 6 and 7. Now let's see what the result we are getting. So if I execute this, so here we are getting false. Okay, here we are getting false. Now the question is why it is happening like this. Here we are getting true result as we are comparing string, but here we are getting the false result whenever the both the string are identical. Here we got the false result and here true. So the reason is like this double equal to is going to come here in the case of string. In string, this is going to compare the, we can say that, object or variable. But when we use the equals method, this compare the content of string. So you will say what is the meaning of this. Okay, now let's try to understand this with the diagram. So in a first case, like here we have str4 and str5 as a equal result, because that is going to compare the reference memory. That's why it is true. So here str4 and str5 are stored by using the without using the new keyword. So here we can say that, like here we can say Harry. So Harry is stored into str4 and str5. So though both are pointing to the same memory location. Okay, both are pointing to the same memory location, so that's why we got the true result. So this double equal to comparing the memory. Are they referring the same memory or not? But in whenever we use the new keyword, as we have already seen in a previous session, that a new memory is created. So a new memory is created, and here like Harry is stored, and also one more, here also Harry is stored, and str6 will point to this and str7 will point to this. So these are the two different objects are created for str6 and str7. That's why whenever we compare these two, we got the false result. Okay, because the objects are different, objects are not same, or we can say that the memory is different for str6 and str7. So that's why whenever by using equal to we are comparing these two, so there are the two different objects. But in the case where we are not using the new keyword, at that time the same memory is referred by str4 and str5. So that's why comparison result by double equal to is true. So that's why we need to always use the equals whenever we are comparing the string or the non-primitive data type, because this equals method is going to compare the content of string, not the address of string. So that's why I said that this compare the content of string, and that's why we got the correct result. Because we never know that is string is declared with the new or without new, or For that we need to search in a code, in a whole code, that how string gets stored. Okay, so that's why always whenever we are going to compare the integer, float or primitive data type, we can use the double equal to like this. But whenever we are using the string or non-primitive data type, at that time we need to use the equals method. So that's the reason behind it. So these are the four method we have seen, like length, uppercase, lowercase, equals and equal ignore case. So these are the five methods we have seen, uh, and the rest of the method we'll see in the next session. Thank you.